days, weeks later, and it occurred to me, hook the battery back up, that maybe the reason it wouldn't turn over is because I didn't have the spark plugs out, and I was trying to turn the engine over, and still had a little bit of ATF in it. I don't think that's the issue, but I'm going to try that today. And if it doesn't help any, I'm going to try to pull the valve cover gasket, or valve cover, not the valve cover gasket, and see what it looks like in the valves. All right, plugs are removed. Contact. I think that might have been our issue. It's raining ATF over there. Let me set you up where where you can see if I can crank this thing over a full rotation. Okay, the first 2 times I cranked it over, which I saw on video, or you saw on video, you probably couldn't hear it, but there was kind of a clanging, and I was afraid one of the, I don't think this is a contact motor where if the belt breaks, the valves hit the pistons. I don't think it's like that. But there was a clanging, and I thought maybe I was wrong about that. Turns out it was just the remains of one of the belts was flopping around, hitting the alternator. I'd say there's a pretty good chance I didn't really need to cut those belts, but oh well. So yeah, this motor is good, and I'm just too dumb to remember to take the spark plugs out. I noticed I was holding it and holding the camera and cranking it at the same time, so I wonder if I wasn't pushing the clutch pedal down while I was doing that. So I guess it doesn't have a clutch safety switch. It's kind of weird. So where does that take us now? I'm not going to start it with the oil that's in it, because it's not very oily. It's half transmission fluid and half 1990s oil. So I guess we can see if it'll crank in gear. Maybe it can pull itself out, just maybe. I'll have to get you set up somewhere. I don't have the 3-wheeler with me. It didn't seem to have spark this morning, so I just took the Dakota down here. It's wet enough. I don't think the exhaust is going to catch the grass on fire. It's not that tall anyway. So unsurprisingly, this starter doesn't have the guts to pull itself out as it is. Maybe if we excavate it a little more, we'll have some more luck. I don't know. What do you think the chances are if I keep digging around these wheels, I can get it to move a little bit? I do have the jack again, and I think I kind of know where you're supposed to jack the front up from. I'm going to try that. I don't really know what else to do. I still don't really want to pull it. There's still not a good way to pull it at all. But this engine, I think it's got a good shot. Yeah, it sounds, well, it doesn't have plugs in it. You can't really hear compression. Can't hear compression at all because there isn't any. Yeah. So this engine sat for 30, yeah, I guess 30 years, and it was free. It stayed free that whole time, so that's impressive. I think I'm going to take a similar approach to the front as I did to the back and go get the air compressor and see if by any chance either of the front wheels will take air. Both the back ones did, so we'll see. It's pretty difficult to dig under there. I need to get to the correct way to jack up the front is where it looked like the sway bar, I guess you'd say. It's back under there, kind of. So if these front tires don't take air, it's going to take a lot of digging. So I'm going to go get the air compressor and drag it down here because I don't have a portable tank or anything. And we'll see what we can get accomplished. I don't think this tire has a valve in it. But that's helping us quite a bit, so. Yeah, it doesn't look too good, does it? I'm gonna get a valve stem cap off this thing. Maybe that'll help us hold in that air a little longer. Well, I can't hear it anymore, so that's good. Well, it's going. Slowly. The compressor might have run down. Yeah. Also, oh, this is leaking from everywhere. Okay, that one's probably not gonna do it for us. Where have I seen that dealership sticker before? Oh. So, I think at this point, the battery's probably been running down a little bit. And I doubt it, but there's a chance with a jump, it might have enough, the starter might have enough to move it a little bit. That tire's gone flat again. So I'm gonna have to go on a little bit of an adventure to get the Dakota onto this side of the van. But I'll probably have to dig that a little bit more. Yeah. But I'd say if that doesn't work, that's probably gonna be it for this part. So I'll get on that. Hope I don't scratch the paintwork. Who says two-wheel drives can't off-road? That was probably more off-roading than a lot of four-wheel drives will ever do. Here goes a Steiger. Anyway. I don't know when this steam or the smoke problem developed, but we'll just ignore it. All right. Come on, big money. Nope. Too much for this starter. Considering what I know about drum brakes, I'm gonna say they're probably locked up in the back. And of course the front tires are both flat now. So I guess what needs to happen now is I'm gonna try to jack up both the rears and try to make them spin. And figure out a way to keep air in those two front tires. And then I guess we'll have to do that. And that'll probably be in the next part, because that's going to take a while to get those back ones up in the air and spinning. So, yeah, that's probably going to be it for this one. It's been very successful. We got the motor spinning. Probably would have had the motor spinning in the last one if I was a little brighter, but we got kind of a Iacocca era thing going on here. That's an 88. That's an 89. But yeah, I'll see you guys. This is exactly where I was standing when I ended the last video. I'll see you guys in the next one.